Hello and welcome to this, our July 2025 edition of our £1 per day, £30 proper shop. I know what you're thinking, those who watched last month's video. Hold on, that's exactly what yous were wearing, exactly where yous were sitting last month. TV, exactly the same. Let you into a little secret. It's the same day. We're just recording both videos together. So we are a little bit behind when we've recorded the June video. I've had a lot going on lately and we are a bit behind with videos. Obviously, like I say, we always wait normally until the end of the month, and then in the start of the next month we record the previous month's video. So ordinarily for the June one we would have recorded around about the 1st, 2nd of July. But it is the 20th of July today. So the June one got recorded kind of nearly 3 weeks late. Mm-hmm. And equally, this July video that you're watching now, we are recording it a little bit early. So we should have waited like another fortnight, but I'm really pushed for time at the moment. For those who are long-time viewers of the channel, they know I've got a camper van that me and my dad converted. It was just a normal transit van. Excuse me. That myself and my dad converted into a camper van for me and Laura to use. And then my dad passed away at the start of the year. It needed a lot of work done. I got ripped off, basically by a conman welder. And basically, I'm now kind of getting the van done slowly, but I'm there on my days off from work, taking the van every day off. I'm off. I'm with the van with this other guy doing the little bits of welding. So I'm never having a day off. Like I say, I'm knackered all the time. I'm stressed to hell. I'm exhausted. I'm knackered or exhausted, same thing. See, I'm not knackered. I don't even know what I'm saying. Yeah, and we're falling behind on the videos. But anyway, so July 2025 proper video, £30 shop. So, excuse me, Laura, where did we shop for this video, please?
We went to Asda for this shop.
Yes. So I know it doesn't look like there's much on the table. I've got one big item down here as well. It's if I'd put it on the table, you wouldn't see me or Laura. So I'm going to start, and I'll start with the big item. So it is a 16-pack of toilet paper. Obviously, when all of this lot goes in, it comes out. And as we nearly found out in COVID, when we nearly ran out, you need something to wipe with afterwards. Otherwise, you'll be a bit smelly. Yeah, anyway, so 16 rolls, Asda own brand shades toilet paper, £5.18. Toilet roll, you know, we've got a good supply of it now, haven't we? We've got probably about 6 months worth, but we can never have enough, so we've got more. Oh. Very quickly, on Asda's toilet roll, it has known the symptoms of bowel cancer, looking for the signs, and they work with Bowel Cancer UK, and it's something that's quite close to us, so yeah. Keep an eye out. Any doubt, go to your GP. So, next item, please, Laura.
Yeah, so I'm going to go for this one first, which
I'm really sorry. Can I just interrupt? Do you want to put that down? I forgot to tell you. So this month, apart from the toilet roll, we try to concentrate on like just general store cupboard staples on this side, but also like snack things. So people who know us, obviously we've got 2 kids. Well, they're kind of up now. Our son's 16, our daughter's 21. But we've got a grandson as well, and also partial at the odd snack or two. So yeah, so instead of just buying loads and loads and loads of tins every month, we try to vary what we get. So obviously we have got tins and store cupboard stuff, but yeah, so the snack stuff we try to look for snacks, but again, stuff that's got a decent date that we can put away, and then obviously rotate it as it's getting close to the kind of the best before date. So right, I'm sorry, Laura.
It's okay.
Next item. Sorry.
Is these Nature Valley family packs. You get 20 bars, which is 10 times 2 bars. They were £3.50, and you get 3 times Canadian maple syrup, 3 times oats and dark chocolate, 4 times oats and honey. It says they're made with 100% whole grain oats. The expiry date on these is 06/05/2026.
So May next year, so
Yeah.
10 months.
So you could have these as a breakfast, or you could have them as a snack. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, but equally, they'll be handy, like, stash them, a couple of them in your glove box in the car in case you get stuck, or, if you've got a bug out bag or a get home bag, you'd have a couple of those in there, and can I just pinch it for 2 ticks? So they're around, well, they're just under, each one of the different varieties are just under 200 calories per 2 bars. They con you a bit because it says 20 bars and it's like 10 times 2, but it's like a Twix. You get 2, but it's not 2. You've only got 1. You've got 1 Twix. Whoever gets a pack of like a Twix and then gives one away because I'll save that one for tomorrow. If you do that, well done. I mean, like I say, partial at the odd snack. If I get a Twix, both get eaten. It's not 2. It's 2 of them makes 1. It's 2 halves to make 1. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, like I say, you can stash them in various places, and it's a snack. It's calories. It's
Yeah.
Anyway, so next item. We'll go for the fruit winders. Again, these more primarily aimed for our grandson. However, I do pinch the odd bit when he has them, so this is June next year, so nearly a year. 5 rolls in the box, $1.98 a pack, so 40p each one. Apple and strawberry flavour. It shows here there's like 2 of them, so it's got like the green one, I assume the apple, and the red one will be the strawberry, and mixed in, so you can have you can just eat the apple flavour, you can just eat the strawberry flavour, or you can mix it together as well, But I have an absolute weakness for jelly sweets, like Haribo type sweets. These are a kind of a healthier-ish alternative because they're made from like real fruit. 63 calories per roll. I don't know what the calories are in sweets. Again, I don't look at that. I just grab them by the handful and shove them in. So, but yeah, so that was those 5 winders, $1.98. Next item, please, Laura.
Is these naked bars. So these are raw fruit and nut bars. They're 100% natural ingredients. Yeah, no added sugar, and raw cold pressed. You get 3 bars in the pack. These are the blueberry muffin flavour.
And these are the cocoa orange ones.
Yeah. And they were £1.74, which I think is cheap for these, because these tend to be quite expensive, these bars.
Yeah, I think so.
Which is why we picked them up, because they were cheaper.
So, little story if you're interested behind these. Not an exciting story. I mean, well, it's exciting to us because it's our friends. So our friends Laura and Dan got us onto these, didn't they? So they've got a YouTube channel. It's a really successful YouTube channel. You may have already heard of it, The Origin Homestead. If you've not already heard of it, head over to their channel. I'll put a little link. It'll be up here or up there or somewhere. Because the camera kind of shows it in reverse, I never know which side it's going to be on. But yeah, so in one of the top corners, I'll put a link to their channel. They have an off-grid property over in Portugal that they are converting. It was an abandoned barn that they're converting into a little homestead. So yes, after you've finished watching this channel, and obviously you've left the obligatory thumbs up and your comment, head over to their channel, watch their videos if you haven't already. I love watching them. You know, I'm absolutely envious of what they've got. I don't want to dismiss what we've got, because we are quite fortunate. But like I say, their lifestyle just, it's appealed. That lifestyle in general has appealed to me for I don't know how long. Anyway, so sorry, hijacking Laura's naked bars. So 174 for 3 in each box. So Laura, because I stole that, I'll let you do the next one.
So I'll go over here this time. Tins of hot dogs. We got 5 tins of hot dogs. You get 8 in each tin, and they're in brine, and they were 70p. I'm not a fan of hot dogs, but Robert loves them, and so do the kids.
Obviously, we all know it'll be like pig's trotters and all sorts mashed up into it, but I don't care. It's a cheap protein, you know. I mean, I don't know how much protein is in it, but like I say, it's a meat item. The 70p tin, was it? Yeah.
So for the protein, it says per serving of 23 grams, I'm assuming that's one hot dog. Yes, one hot dog is 2.7 grams of protein. But 36 calories. But
mixing the hot dogs in with like a tin of baked beans, for example, and you've got
that would be quite a protein rich.
Quite a filling meal, you know. I was always told to equate like kind of one tin to a meal for one person, but like Laura said, obviously she doesn't like these, but like me and my son, we could have 1 tin of beans, 1 tin of hot dogs, mix it up, and there's a filling meal. Obviously, it's even better if you put it on toast or whatever. But if you haven't got toast available, you know, just the beans and hot dogs by itself, you know, it's a meal. Yeah, mm-hmm. It's if you're starving, you're gonna eat it. Simple as that. If you don't, then you're stupid. Basically, if you're starving and if you turn your nose up at a meal, then on your own head be it. Basically, I
would definitely eat hot dogs if I was.
Yeah.
If I had to eat them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like rice, but if literally my life depended on it, I'd be shoveling it in, you know? So, anyway, next. So, we got these yogurt-coated raisins. Now, these, I thought the date was longer, so this was my mistake. So, these are only until the 9th of November this year. So it's like the end of July now, so what, August, September, October, November, only 4 months on these, so not as long as I thought.
But that's fine, because we would just give them to James.
Yeah.
And he would be happy to eat them.
But like, I mean, again, that's a best before date, you know, but they're very high in sugar and fat, so it's going to be a kind of a hit of calories and a hit of energy, isn't it? You know, it's if you're in a desperate need. I mean, yeah, I'm saying that they go out of date in November, but if something happened tomorrow, you know, then they're ideal, you know. But yeah, you get 5 packets in there. You get 5 25-gram packets. That was £2 for the box. So yes, yogurt covered raisins. Next item, please.
So I'm going to go for the bacon grill. If you could pass it for us, please. And we got 2 tins of the bacon grill for £1.70 per tin. Has the little key on the bottom, which you then use the tin to go around the outside and open it. We like to make bacon sandwiches with these.
Yeah.
It's nice put in the frying pan, just in its own fat, and crisps up lovely.
Yeah, obviously it's in a tin. It doesn't need refrigeration like normal bacon, so it's very long life. Mm-hmm. What is the date on it? Can we find a date? Oh, it's on the top.
March 2030. Wow.
So, yeah,
so
like
5 years.
Nearly 5 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Just as their own brand, but yeah, like Laura said, we not not really often, but
No,
we have it.
but as a treat.
Yeah. Obviously, as again Laura said, chop it up. You don't even need extra fat or anything because it's got its own fat on it. Just dry fry it and put it in either sliced bread or bread bun, depending on what you have. Or if you haven't got it, just as it is,
Or if you can remember back to our last haul, when we bought pasta and rice and couscous.
Yeah, you gotta add it in.
Chop it up and add it to that.
Yeah, or like in the soup mix or something, Yeah, bacon soup or like bacon and veg soup. Yeah.
That would be nice,
Yeah, so the next item is, well, after that, we've got corned beef. Again, Laura isn't a fan of corned beef, same as hot dogs. I absolutely adore this. Absolutely love it. So, I was brought up eating like corned beef hash, things like that. My mother every Sunday used to bake when I was a kid. She'd like bake pies and stuff for the week ahead. Corned beef potato pies, pasties, things like that. Long before there was a Greggs on every corner and you could get them. But yes, tins of corned beef, 340 grams. This is just the Asda Essential ones, but I don't know, maybe I'm just lying to myself. On the tops of the tins, it's got like from Brazil and inspection certificates and different batch numbers and stuff like that. And like the cheap corned beef, the Asda non-essentials corned beef, and even like the Prince's corned beef, it's all got the same on. So I'm convinced it's all just made and tinned, and then whatever label goes on, depending on which batch they're packing at the time. Like I say, I checked today, and all of this was the same on the tops of all the different brands and types. So I'm certain that they just package it all up, or like can it all in the factory, and then whichever label run is being printed that day or processed that day, they just drop the bloody label on. But the price difference between this and like the Prince's one, if it is the same, it's like a quid a difference, a quid a tin difference, So if you're wondering what you can do with the corned beef, again, you can fry it and make like a corned beef, mush basically, but mix it in with some beans. I do, and again have it as a breakfast. Corned beef hash. I made a video making a prepper corned beef hash-ish. It was more like a stew than a hash, if I'm honest, but it tasted bloody lovely. I'll put a link again, just somewhere over here. I don't know which side it goes on, I'm sorry. But yes, you can watch that video as well, where I made it and enjoyed it. Yeah, corned beef hash, $2.18 a tin. No, not corned beef hash, corned beef. Corned beef without the hash, $2.18 a tin. Next item, please, Laura. There's only two different left.
The passata, just tomato passata. So again, 2 cartons of that. The date on it is April 2027. It is 500 grams. And it's half a pack is one of your 5 a day. And that's really it. Tomatoes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Passata.
Tomatoes, yeah.
For us, the staples in our store cupboard that we've got is pasta, passata, chopped tomatoes, tomato puree, and
hot dogs.
Yeah, hot dogs, corned beef, yeah, things like that. But so we can always, well, maybe it's not always, depending on how long anything lasts, but we can always make a pasta dish with like a tomato sauce in it. Linking in with the passata, we have the last item, which is tomato puree. So, just Asda's own brand, double concentrate tomato puree, 72p, 200 grams. when we make spaghetti bolognese, we'll put in a couple of tins of chopped tomatoes. Depending on the types of chopped tomatoes, different brands, some of them have got a lot of juice in, other ones haven't got much juice in. So if it's very juicy, we'll skip the passata. If it's not, then we'll add some passata in. But then to thicken it up, we'll obviously add the puree, and especially the double concentrate as well, and we'll stir that in. So yes, 2 tomato purees, 72p, 200 gram tomato puree. So, Laura, something we forgot to do when we recorded the last video, so we'll not miss it out this time.
Yeah.
How much did all of our shop cost this month? Did we continue to get it under the £30 budget?
So, I can confirm this month that we were under budget.
I don't know if you can see just in the corner, the dogs came to see us.
He wants to see the food. That's
Snoop,
what he wants to see.
come on.
Yeah, so we were 8 pence under budget. We spent £29.92. And that was for 19 items that we got.
Yeah, so prepping isn't always glam. Sometimes it's just hot dogs and toilet roll, you know? But I tell you what, I'd much rather have hot dogs and toilet roll than not have hot dogs and toilet roll and desperately need them. So, but anyway, as always, what should they do if they've enjoyed it? I'll let you do the spiel.
Give her a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed.
Not already subscribed? Of course they'll be subscribed. If you're not, what are you playing at? And
Maybe
lastly,
leave a comment.
yeah, tell us what you think of the video.
Yeah.
Any good? Would you get rid of anything? Would you be like Laura and scrap the hot dogs and the corned beef? Or would you be like me and have even more? Would you maybe scrap this lot, have extra of these, you know? Let us know what you do different. You know, your comments can sometimes influence us for what we're going to do. Oh, the TV's just gone off behind us. A couple of videos back, we done one where it was a vegetarian shop, and that was an idea put forward by one of you guys who was watching. I'm sorry I can't remember the name of the person, but thank you. But we'd never thought about doing a video just aimed solely at vegetarians, had we?
No.
And probably a good job, because I stuffed that up, didn't I, by getting the Parmesan cheese. But yeah, so let us know your thoughts, any ideas, any comments, you know, and because we're a small channel, we always try to get back to you. So, anyway, thanks for watching.
Thanks for
Bye
watching.
for now.
Bye.